Good evening runners, and welcome back to another video from me, That Running Girl. In today's video we're going to be talking about the differences between Apple Music and Spotify and whether either of these music solutions are good for listening to when you're running, and the advantages and disadvantages of listening to music on your phone when running versus listening to music on an MP3 player device while running. Now, I think I'm going to sit back here for this video because on my other video it's a bit too much like I'm just right at the front of the screen and it's just too much like in your face with my face. So yes, the other day I was researching into Spotify and Apple Music as a solution for the problem that I had encountered recently listening to music running. Now, those of you who've watched this channel for a while will know that for the last 10 years I have used an iPod Shuffle running, and I have basically with the iPod Shuffle, when I was with my ex-partner, he used to just steal my music off the internet using torrents and pirate sites like Napster and LimeWire and the kind of modern equivalent to those. So basically if I wanted any kind of new music, I would just say, Tom, can you download me this? Can you download me that? And he just downloaded it me, and so I put it on my iPod Shuffle, and that was that. But now I'm not with him anymore. It's kind of difficult because I don't know how to do that. And I have looked into it, and I just find the whole torrents and pirate sites and all that kind of thing really dodgy, and I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't really want to put like a big virus on my computer, and I just don't have the time to look into torrent sites and be searching for all the tracks that I want and they're not there, and I just can't be bothered with it. So basically I thought that Spotify or Apple Music would be a good solution for me. Now, when I first looked into it, I thought, £9.99 a month for unlimited music. This is a good option. I can put it on my iPod Shuffle and then everything will be good. I can load it into iTunes and everything will be good. So little did I realise that Apple Music and Spotify, unlike iTunes, are streaming music services. Now, for those of you that don't know, because I can't be the only one that didn't know this, for those of you who don't know, a streaming music service is where you listen to the music like on the go. So you listen to it online and you listen to it on your phone, and you pay £9.99 a month and you have like unlimited access to the streamed music. So all these different artists and different albums and like recommended music, and you just listen to it on the go, but you never actually own that music. So you can't ever put that music onto like an MP3 player device, like an iPod Shuffle or an iPod Touch. So you can't ever like load it onto a device and then like clip it on you and go running with it, because you don't actually own that music. Now, I didn't realise this at the time, and I went and downloaded like I got an app for the Apple Music and I got an app for Spotify, and I had like a free trial on the go on each of them, and I was thinking, well, this is great, like I've got a 3-month trial on Apple Music, I can just download all the music I want, and then when the 3 months is up I can just like say, actually I don't want it, but I've downloaded all this music. But little did I realise that you can't actually do that. You cannot actually download the music because, like I said, you never own the music, it's just streamed. So yeah, I basically wasted £43 downloading music thinking that it was a free trial when it wasn't a free trial. But at least I have that music now, right? Sorry, I've got itchy legs because it's really, the rapeseed in the field is really high at the moment, and I also need to shave my legs, and the combination is making them really scratchy. So yes, so when I realised that, I deleted Spotify and I deleted Apple Music, and I thought, well, I'm just going to stick with iTunes then, because I like iTunes in that I could buy the track. You know, a track is average like 99 pence, and an album is average like £7.99. And realistically, I can maybe like limit my usage of that. So if I want like one album a month or something, it's not exactly going to break the bank. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I'm uploading them. I'm downloading the tracks, and then I am putting them on my discontinued iPod shuffles, which I am getting off eBay because they are dead stock, because they are discontinued. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and that is my plan until the iPod Shuffle doesn't work anymore. So until the iPod Shuffle becomes absolutely obsolete, which when I phoned Apple the other day, well, I got them to phone me back actually, but when they phoned me the other day, I was basically saying, is there going to come a time when I plug this in and it says the device isn't supported anymore and just doesn't work anymore? You know, cue like the absolute horror. And they said that they probably would, but it wouldn't be for a very long time. So I'm just going to stick with that until that happens. And when that does happen, I'm going to switch from the iPod Shuffle to the iPod Touch, because I'm told that that's like the next best thing. Even though they're quite expensive, it will be an investment, because realistically the iPod Shuffle lasted me like 10 years as a device. So that's what I plan to do. Also, I think the advantages of using a singular running music listening device far outweigh the advantages of having your music on your phone. Now, I think this will depend between individuals, because personally I really don't like cross-media merging. I don't like, you know, like a microwave that like can like unlock your car and like play 600 songs and like cook your dinner and iron your shirt and do all one thing in one go. I like media things to do one thing really well each. I don't like it to be like, oh, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. Rah. Like, I just don't like it. I basically use my iPhone for like calling, texting, WhatsApp, Instagram, and eBay, and that's like all I use it for, and my work email. But that's like all I use it for. I don't like have loads of apps or anything on there. And I just didn't like the idea of having loads of music on there and like filling my whole phone with a load of crap. And you know, running the storage down, and the battery is even worse than it is currently. Because on an iPhone 5 the battery isn't great already, so I didn't want to go adding to that. Also, when I took my phone out running, because basically on Spotify you can download the tracks so that you can listen to them offline, so you don't have to be online to listen to the tracks if you download them like offline. But yeah, I just didn't like having... Basically, I ordered one of those like straps, like arm straps, so you put your phone in it and you like connect the wires up. But it hadn't come in the post yet, so I basically just carried my phone with my headphones running, and the motion of me like shaking my phone up and down, like my phone really didn't like that, and the songs kept skipping, and the volume like of the phone with the songs wasn't very good, and it was just really heavy as well. Like if you compare the weight of an iPhone 5 to the minuscule weight of an iPod Shuffle, which is literally like half the size of a matchbox, there's just no comparison. And for me personally, I just found it really cumbersome having the phone on me like that. And I just couldn't do it. I just got like half a mile in and I was just like, oh, stop this. And I just ended up like carrying the phone and then just taking some photos of trees and stuff on the route because I just couldn't hack it. So yeah, that's what I plan to do at the moment. In conclusion, I personally think the best idea is to have a singular music device which you buy tracks legally off iTunes with. Don't go too crazy on iTunes buying them because it does really add up. And obviously if you want Apple Music and you want Spotify to just sort of like, if you're like streaming music and you have a really fast phone or you have, you know, really good internet connection, you want to work on it and create playlists and do that kind of thing, that's fine. But personally, when I'm working, like I work from home and I would just put like YouTube on, like a compilation on YouTube, like chill out music or something, or I'll put the radio on, like on the Mac. I'll just like log into like a radio station. I don't really see the benefit of Apple Music and Spotify if you can't actually keep the tracks. But you know, that's just something individual to me, because the ultimate goal for me was to load them onto an iPod Shuffle, which I'm told is a really dinosaur thing to do. But there you go. Anyway, I hope you're all running well. I'm running my 24th marathon on Sunday, which is the Stratford Marathon in Stratford-upon-Avon. I'm also running the Silverstone 10K tomorrow night, which is on the Silverstone racetrack. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't run an all-out 10K for quite a while, and I've done a lot of really long, hilly runs in preparation for Stratford. I did 18 miles 2 weeks ago, and I did 15 miles last Sunday. I did 16 miles before the 18 miler, and I did 15 the week before that. So I've done quite a lot of preparation for the Stratford Marathon, so I'm hoping it goes well because of that. And temperatures are meant to be quite good. I think it's supposed to be about 14 degrees, which isn't too shabby. So yes, my mum is coming to the finish line because I'm currently not in a relationship. So that's difficult as well, because my ex-partner always used to be at the finish line of all of my races, and so that's really strange not having him there, but what can you do? Anyway, I hope you're all running well. Remember to follow me on Instagram. I still post my training and my racing and what I eat as a high carb vegetarian. And I will see you in my, oh, do you like my tan, by the way? I'm so tan because it's been really hot here at the moment. See you in my next video.